There we go. Jim SSR on Jokic. Cool, better than Murray. Sorry. I didn't watch any of the games today. Apparently yesterday's games were like really good, but I went to sleep early. I fell asleep early and I went to sleep. Regardless, what's going on, man? All right. So let's log on to PTR. This is probably gonna be my final day of PTR unless I find something like interesting. But today, I guess we're just gonna go and build out, take advantage as much as we possibly can of the boss powers. So it's something I haven't really done purely. I've been trying to like use boss powers as like a thing that I also do. But this time I'm literally gonna gear straight for the boss power. What up? What? God, this character's ugly looking. Okay. I don't know if this is here too well. Random test check. I messed up. That's all right. Doesn't matter.
Potato.
Decoy, what's up, man?
Potato. 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 Potato.
Kind of messed that up. What's popping? Nothing much. Just I guess purely abusing boss powers now. Whoops. That hurt. He just jabbed me twice and that was it. But today was a good day though. Also solo leveling went ham today. The anime. So good. I messed up. There we go. Like super squishy though. Like, what happened to my boss power? Why did it not work? Oops. Premature. I wouldn't call this clunky, but I don't know if I would actually call this fun. But it's effective. God beams. I'm not even really geared for this, honestly. But I did like swap to all generic damage passes, multipliers, etc. I thought I was not outside of that. I don't have any like movement stuff, so I gotta be careful. No actual defense. Dang. Wait. Oh, that was sure. Oh, my gear broke. Oh, well, I guess that's the end of that anyway. Because my gear broke. Oh well.
Hello.
There's a wild boiler here. Paper mache rug. Pretty much. Technically, what I'm supposed to be doing right now, it's supposed to be done. It's best done with twisting blades, but you can pretty much do with anything. This is very generic. Actually, I don't know why I called him here. Let's just put that there. So what have you been up to, Dawn Tracker? I was getting a couple of like 1.2 trill ticks, 1.4 trill. I'm not skilled in like the 7 or 6 or 7 trill range like I would like, but I could take my pretty mediocre gear for that. See him doing some TB stuff on Friday. Yeah. I mean, basically everything, honestly, everything is really this. The Andoriel's like power there. That's pretty much what literally everything is. So you take that power and then you pick a dot main, which allows eyes because we can actually scale this a little bit because we do have some ability to scale it. And that's kind of really it. Most other stuff is kind of, I'm gonna say irrelevant, but let's go for instance, let's say I switch to Barrage. I got to proc my own vulnerable that way. I'm gonna have to find a way to proc so I can do that. We missed a smoke grenade though, which is kind of awful to miss. Let's see how the lightning strikes feel. I heard maybe he's sick though. Is he alright? I heard Andy's is making a comeback thanks to the boss powers. Is that what he said? Or well, I wasn't making a comeback, but the thing is that you gotta remember that that everything, literally everything right now that we're doing that is worth talking about is literally based off of mostly Andoriel's Flaming Skull, but boss powers in general. By comeback, you mean not complete trash? Well, yeah, fair enough. What dot am I hitting with? He's the stun grenade guy. I'm sure I'm hitting with the dot of some sort, or I guess without any poison ticks. It's just kind of happening. Nah, but I do hope that they do a lot more with say a lot more. Oh, it just says you're online, Don. You found an interesting interaction with Druid. What's up? It's really all the same thing. So you know how the Wanderer Death Ibeen goes around. You made it do a Kamehameha? How'd you do that? Okay, I think I'm actually done with this. Let's try it with actually, which runes did I use here? Cax. Using Zen here, but I guess that's fine. Guess I already have that there, huh? I'll do intercom here. Oh, you stream? I didn't know that. You have a clip though? Like, can you make a clip so I can like Did find out Mayway Spiritborn great again with the heavy bugs. I think the thing is that Spiritborn is gonna feel quite weird for a while, simply just because we were so used to Spiritborn being a specific way in season 6 that anything that isn't remotely close to what that was it's just gonna feel awkward by or relative to that, basically. Which is why I thought it was kind of weird that they allowed it to stay as powerful as it was for as long as they did, because of that very thing. Actually, what was here? I did have stealth here at one point, didn't I? Guess we can go back to that. And nerf to the ground, give Drew Nickel that same power, and it just felt bad to play. I like the way it plays, especially the Jaguar skills. Yeah, the Jaguar skills are fun. Also, I'm a big fan of Eagle. Maybe not the quill stuff that was the thing, but I was a fan of Eagle for a bit. I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. Then I gotta go back to Word of a Con. I think this works the way I think it's gonna work in my head. It's like I think so. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Lob bombs. I'm gonna need. Trying to figure out what did I have as a whatchamacallit. I don't even like remember. how'd you um how'd you come across this? Too bad the tick damage isn't really there though, but cool. It's just interactions with the class and boss powers. That is really cool looking though. VRN, what's going on, man? It's two kind of role players in D4 that rogues that played Demon Hunter in D3 and the role players that played Monk in D3. Also fair. There was something else I was gonna put here other than SnS Flames, but I can't remember what it was. Alright. It's probably some more stuff I probably gonna need to do. D4 so far from reality. What's reality? Yeah, we're in actually had a pretty good day. Mostly. I took a nap midday and then I watched Solo Leveling, the latest episode, and so good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember how to solve this thing. Let me have to go back to my armory. What I have in my loadout here. It doesn't tell me. I guess I could change them out. I got an aspect that like crosses over. What did I do different though? Oh, also my attack speed isn't nowhere near what it was. Have I caught Shangri? My frontier as well? Nah, nah.
Sorry.
What's spicy? I made explosions. You say lots of them. So, oh man, you need to. It's based on the action RPG. Is it like solo leveling as well? Okay. Gotcha. Uh. Similar is gonna pick up soon. In between this current arc and the next. I'm waiting for Bleach to come back too. Bleach and I guess My Hero. I actually don't even know if I don't know how long it is before that comes back. I hear One Punch Man's animation studio team is kind of frustrated. Like they're not really having a good time right now. And that's not good, considering that it is also the same animation studio that did season 2, which was not good. Yeah. Starless Skies really makes this really funky. One of Astoria. be honest, I don't like anything that I'm doing right now, other than like what I did yesterday with the random rails thing. That's kind of the only thing I actually kind of like doing. Everything else just feels very either kind of clunky or just strange, or it's a lot of things. Also, I'm just not really a fan of like everything just like everything being basically boss power related, because you basically just take kind of what, either one, maybe two different variations of a Paragon board, and you try to scale it that way. I guess the biggest problem I have right now is the fact that a lot of this stuff is just going to be changed, nerfed, gutted, etc. So like, I almost kind of feel like Makuna does, in a sense, where it's like, I don't really know what else to really do. Like, I think the first 2 days of me testing in general, skills and stuff like that, without the boss powers, was probably the biggest help. Things do seem right. It's best to back up more. Do you think you need to get a big picture view?
Good place for us to regroup.
I mean, I think it's just like, because I was talking to some of the other Maxrolls about this too as well, and it just feels, I don't know. Because I think I put it this way. There's two things that's gonna happen going forward. Sorry, I was taking deep thought. There's two things that's gonna happen going forward. One, either they don't nerf the boss powers enough, quote unquote enough, and literally every build becomes about scaling the one or two boss powers that your class can actually scale ish in some way, shape, or form, and therefore you don't have builds at all. For season like 8, you just have boss powers with different skill visuals, and that's kind of really it. Or two, they nerf the boss powers to the point where it supplements your builds, but then people are gonna be like, "Oh, the boss powers aren't good. They aren't powerful or whatnot." So they either just too weak, quote unquote, or too strong. I don't think there's really I don't really think there's a middle ground for like something like this. Either your build doesn't matter or the boss powers don't matter. Like, I think that's really the direction they're gonna have to take. And I just don't see them being able to get the boss powers just right to where it feels like it's augmenting your build and feels strong without overtaking your build. I don't see it. And because of it, I really feel like the boss powers in general going into season 8 is just gonna, like, in my opinion, it's just gonna fall flat for me. Like, I don't really have any. I think the more fun part was when, I'll put it this way, I think the most fun I've had so far in PTR with the boss powers was when I was doing Renoveros with precision, not close quarters combat. And the boss powers wasn't as strong as I was, but it was still dealing like some decent damage. But my Renoveros was dealing probably 65% of the damage. Like that's a good ratio, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, I got there by accident, right? Because I wasn't scaling the boss powers, but I was able to get enough scaling to where it was supplementing what I was doing, but it wasn't everything I was doing. But then the moment I switched to close quarters combat, all that changed. Then it became the boss power itself, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, rain is just the application. The boss power, you know, carried. Clover, what's up? Am I feeling today? A little better. I did get a chance to rest a bit between both streams. I did a morning stream, and then I did I did a morning stream, and then I had a Maxroll meeting, and then I did a little bit of testing again. Took a nap. Got me some good food. Watched some solo leveling. That was great. And then I streamed. I don't get why they never do class specific borrow power like ethereal weapons. I mean, that's kind of what runes are, right? The runes are kind of like borrow powers, right? No? Get that. I guess right now, like I'm sitting here and I was thinking to myself, like, you know what, I'm gonna stream tonight and do this. And then I thought about it after doing some testing between the streams and decided to go like pure boss power, like just like gear for pure boss power. And now I'm just kind of like, I don't know, especially knowing that this isn't going to release this way. So I really don't know what else to test. Because like, if it's one direction, right, Jaeger, if it's one direction, if it's number one with the boss power carries, then basically every rogue build is going to be basically the exact same thing. You just choose a different core skill. And whatever core skill supplements the build better or something. Oh, well, this core skill can apply vulnerable. Okay, good. We'll use that one. That one's slightly better. Right? And like that's it. Like that's really the only difference, right? So close quarters combat higher DPS than precision. Only for the boss power, yeah. Because close quarters combat actually applies to the boss power, whereas precision does not. None of the key passes on rogue applies to the boss power except for close quarters combat. So basically, if the boss powers remain the way that they are, then literally every build is close quarters combat. Every single one, including rapid fire, which would be really funny. But in my opinion, I don't really find that fun. And now my like, oh, I'm gonna test, you know, barrage build, or I'm gonna test a, you know, with boss powers, or I'm gonna test a pin shot build with boss powers. Like now that sucks all the fun out of it for me, because literally I'm not testing a build. I'm not testing a skill build. I'm just literally just changing out the applicator of the boss power. That's it. So it will look exactly the same. If I did pin shot, but look the exact same as Barrage, the exact same as Rapid Fire, the exact same as Twisting Blaze, the exact same as Flurry. It will literally be the exact same thing. So it's kind of like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what else is there left for me to do? Like, I don't know what else to show y'all. I really don't. You know what? Let me get up and stretch. Oh, there's Panda. What's up, man? I'm done with in-game testing pretty much, but want to do level tests. I'm just kind of I know it's PTR, right? But why? I'm gonna say why. I guess if I'll put it this way, if Boss Powers ends up still carrying but a lesser load in season 8, why give classes new toys to play with if the new toys aren't going to be played with? So like the class buffs to this or changes to that, when literally they will hold 0 value if the boss powers are still carrying in one way or another.
More loyal friends you'll not find.
You know what I mean? Like you got this nice car and like, you know, they kitted it out for you. They got you some brand new leather seats. They got you some, you know, a decked out audio system. They tinted your windows and everything. And it's like, look what we did for your car. And then they, you know, in the PTR is like, oh, by the way, this Lamborghini stock right here, you know, don't you want to play with that? Don't you want to drive that? And you're just like, but I just souped up my Honda Civic, man. I type R Honda Civic, man. You just gave me all this cool stuff to drive this Honda Civic, right? I type R Honda Civic, and then now you just introduce a Lamborghini. Like, of course I'm not gonna play with the Honda Civic at that point. There's no point in you giving me all that stuff if you're gonna just tease me with Lamborghini and the PTR. Like that doesn't do anything. It was almost like a waste of money at that point. You know, like. Thanks, but I'm gonna drive the Lamborghini. But thanks for the tinted windows and all for my Honda. Like I don't know, Panda. But I think I will say is that I'm glad I did do all the all the testing without the powers Tuesday and Wednesday before the PTR vendor came. So at least I have an idea of where the bills actually end up without the powers. But I think that's kind of really it. Like I already know what bills do what without the boss powers on bosses. Like Renovails is actually quite good against bosses without the powers. Heartseeker is okay. Heartseeker makes it feel like it's a fight. Like an actual fight. Like I think I had a lot of fun playing with Heartseeker against the bosses in T4 because I had to actually work for it a little bit. I will say Pinshot and Barrage just couldn't do it. Obviously couldn't do it. We're talking about like maybe 15-20 minute fight. On both of those skills. It's just you just can't. Rapid fire took about 5 to 7 minutes, maybe. Pretty decked out. So they did a better job with the content. Good job with the content, even if balance is not looking great. When you say content, are you talking about like the boss ladder stuff? I think the boss ladder stuff is mostly good. I do think that the difficulty change and stuff like that is a step in the right direction. I think I'm gonna fall into the category of am I gonna be able to have fun with any of these powers though? Because again, if the powers take the forefront, because there's only 2 options right now, Panda. Let's be honest. Either the boss powers carry, maybe not nearly as hard as they do in PTR, but the boss powers carry, or they just don't deal enough damage, and we're gonna complain about them. And then it would seem like the boss mechanics would just be like a weaker season 7 mechanics or whatever, or weaker season 2 mechanics. I do not think they're gonna be able to hit like this middle ground where it's kind of like, oh, the boss powers actually help and feel good, but don't overtake my build. I don't see that happening. Like either the boss powers are going to be too strong or they're going to be too weak. Casuals having an easier time blasting next season with boss powers. Yeah. Um, I guess this is probably the most lost I felt in the PTR versus like what the actuality is going to be or the reality is going to be. Like I feel like I like honestly right now on the PTR I feel very lost. I don't know what to show at this point. If I'm building for the boss power, literally is just pick a skill and do the exact same thing with the exact same Paragon board, with the exact same multiplier, generic multipliers, and then watch yourself do nothing while the boss power spins around you or throw or vomits or whatever, and then stuff just falls over. And then call it a build. Oh, like, yeah, this is TB build, by the way. And then all you do is switch to core skill. Okay, now it's Flurry build. Do the exact same thing. Switch to core skill again. The pin shot. Hey, look, pin shot build. Right? Same boss powers. So I guess I'm kind of at my end, at the end of the road for me right now for PTR. Of course, is that yeah, this might be the first season I skip. I just think that like, and again, I know it's PTR. Like I know I'm being quite harsh or whatever, but but I know it's PTR. But if history has told me anything about the Diablo games that I've played outside of D2, when D3 and D4 has introduced powers or something like this in some way, shape, or form, the balance is never there. When it's powers that are outside of your character's control, where the powers take over, it's never balanced. It's either too strong or it's too weak. There has never been a time in the past 13 years, whether it's D3 or D4, where we can name a season and go, man, those environmental powers are balanced. You know what I mean? Like, either it takes over the entire game or they do absolutely nothing and people complain. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there is a slim chance or a slim shot where these boss powers ends up being properly supplemental to what you're doing and still be worth something, but not carry you the whole way. But Blizzard's track record right now is 0% when it comes to stuff like this. 0. Literally 0% in terms of striking that balance. Therefore, unfortunately, I just do not have faith in that because I have nothing to base it off of from any of the seasons I played in both Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 when it comes to powers such like this. That's why I'm sad. I like the boss, the new boss ladder stuff. I like that stuff. Like, that's cool. The more difficulty per se, you know. I'm mostly okay with that. And we still got problems on Rogue itself. Because obviously the bug fix trick attacks or whatever indirectly nerfed all of our rogue builds, but we got zero compensation for it anywhere. So like there's another, you know, stemming issue for rogues. I don't know if they're gonna, you know, and thing about it was funny is that even if they were to like, hey, okay, we're gonna buff precision a little bit, or we're gonna get pin shot up, buff like that, that might not matter because who knows, boss powers might carry next season. So you can buff pin shot to the moon, and it may not even matter for season 8. I don't know, man. I don't know how to give a I don't know how to give a positive message about these boss powers, unless you're one of the ones who, not you, but like unless anyone watching is like one of the ones that like really enjoy the boss powers themselves, like what they do and how they do damage, then sure. Which boss powers can hit 100 trillion? I guess that legit depends on the class. I'm assuming Sork and Necro. I think Bleed Barb can probably do can do like 100 trills with a certain boss power. I don't know which boss power it is. I don't play Barb. Actually, I probably could tell you that. Hold on. It's got to be a Bleed boss power, right? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, Lord Zero. Well, I guess Lord Zero. I don't know if they're actually using that one though. But they're definitely using Endario secondary because this is just ridiculously OP. Uh, gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna pull up some Monster Hunter. I haven't played that all week. But anyways, if you want to know, PTR Rogue is Belial's power, Belial's I-Beam with Andariel's Avarice and Cinerat Flames. Take all generic multipliers, build a generic Paragon board. Take all generic multiplier skills. And then watch your damage trick watch your Belial I-Beams take for 6-7 trillion. Or if you go Rain of Arrows, you can do Uivar's Lob Bombs and then kind of rinse and repeat the same thing for close quarters combat. That's Rogue on PTR. The skill doesn't really matter as much. Pick a skill, literally any skill. Just as long as you can proc the necessary stuff to scale that boss power, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think I'm sad because it's like I would love to sit there and like come up with like build planners and be like, yo, this is gonna be the build for this, and that's gonna be the build for that. This is how we're gonna play this build. You know, like how we normally do things. I guess. Just trying to kill some dragons and fat monkeys. Yeah, I think there's a new event that I didn't play this week. Don Trucker say I'll be there. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Unless something new props up that isn't a boss power ticking for trillions. I think my PTR journey ends here for now. Decoy with the sub. All right. Yep. All right, let's log out. Pull up my Steam. I think I'm gonna be really rusty because I haven't played in a while. So season 8 not good enough. Keep in mind it's PTR. I do want to iterate that the things I'm talking about when it comes to the game is basically like PTR. The boss powers right now are extremely strong, but everything that we're doing in PTR means that your actual build doesn't really matter. I do think some of the content changes were good. Like the boss ladder was a good change. The new bosses and new mechanics are actually good. The difficulty change, I welcome and stuff. But the seasonal powers themselves, kind of feels like leaves a lot to be desired at the moment. But I do want to reiterate that it is PTR, and what concerns me is just how much is gonna change from PTR to live, which I guess will be a good thing, but it'll be literally almost impossible to like prepare. Monster Hunter, Wilds. But that is just my opinion, though. Some people might like the way the boss powers are right now, and if you do, nothing wrong with that. I could probably tell by like watching like videos of the more popular creators and like just looking at the vibes I'm seeing from people watching those videos and whatnot, and like what they think of the powers and what they're doing. Doesn't seem like there's too many people that are kind of happy with what's going on. Like it's also like really wild to see like people like Rob, who's like honestly has been like the biggest D4 streamer in terms of like view count for a while now, not even reaching like 500 viewers. Like even like his normal crowd isn't really watching. But this isn't like how many people are actually playing or interested, the total, but like when his normal crowd is kind of like, nah. Let's see. I legit have not played this in a while, so it's struggle. Actually, what was that? What was I working on? I think I was working on trying to get a blast weapon. And bonus. March 12th, new event. Tide. Got some rat.
We get a sale on. Need anything?
What's good, chat? What up, corruption?
I heard from the others.
I think I might do that blast. Stick to it. And you so good. But the Yin's blessings on Reneville is worth it if you have low res. Yes. Generally, Yin's blessings or Arachnos weight, doesn't matter which one. But I typically usually recommend that as like a stopgap as you're getting your ancient gear or whatever. Simply just because it just makes it very easy to kind of get into T4, and then of course once you have what you need, you'll swap it out. But I think honestly going into season 8 though, like we'll be using probably Penitent Greaves most likely. Unless your build requires Sharpshooter. But that's all up in the air because who knows what's going to happen to the boss powers. Hunters are strong. So you have to carry weapons that side if they run around, yeah. You just ran 100 Duriels and Dariels and got no mythic chests on live. I guess that probably sounds normal because you do have a pool of mythic uniques. So like just the chances of you getting exactly what you want in 100 tries is probably pretty slim anyway. There are some things I want to craft and try. I guess while I'm here, let's take a look.
Yep. Anything catch your eye?
I definitely want this, but I don't have the material for it. Missing that, so I gotta fight the dude. There's some other ones I actually want to play with. That has a guard. Both of those are guard. Punish and draw. Critical element.
Say bar.
Like this one actually isn't awful, but it's fire. It also has blue sharpness. If I'm not mistaken, from blue to white, it's like a 20% DPS increase, right?
Say bar.
At least those were the old values. If I remember correctly.
Say bar.
Yeah, 294 to 336 is about 15 ish 10%. A little higher than that, 12% DPS increase anyways. Who is that though? Just to so I can see who that is. I gotta beat up for that. Test purposes.
Say bar.
Actually, I can just go ahead and craft that.
Look good.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it.
Perfection.
I'm gonna equip it right now though, but
Say bar. I'm ready to work. Alrighty.
is that Fatto?
Ready to get to work? Alrighty.
So if I can have it. Actually, it looks kind of cool though.
Now that's a
All
good
right.
choice.
That being said, anything juicy here? From a gallop with the gems. Tempered Guardian, Fulgar. Should probably stir up light since I haven't played in a while, but whatever, YOLO. Let's go for the gems. Need to get wilds. Wilds is fun. I will say that, like, after you get to a certain point, obviously repetition kind of sinks in. But if you just like killing monsters like I do, I'm actually cool with it. But apparently they got a lot of updates coming. They'll be doing a lot of support, or they'll be supporting the game for a while. The big Title 1 update coming out next month is gonna be rather nice.
Everyone in the village said they can help too.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Also need to learn some other weapons too to play. It's like, okay, I see what he's doing. I already ate. So you never got around to beating the game. I'm trying to get my brother to play. I need a hydrate. Let me see if I remember anything. How do I do a speaker tag? Okay, that's what it say. Your side where you can enter your gear and it can tell you what to optimize. I don't know if it's like, well, I don't say tell you what to optimize, but like if you're talking about a planner, we do have a planner on Maxroll. Amen. How do I hear something else? They're gonna fight. He's not close enough for it. No, come back. What a way to end that with a perfect rush. I'll take the gem. Okay. Are you sleeping? Or you are sleeping? don't have any like strong moves to hit you with, so hit you with the shield. I know you didn't like that. I'm sorry, sir. Poor guy couldn't enjoy a nap. Yeah, I am kind of a jerk. I'm gonna lie. Yeah, I might have taken too much damage here. He's regular, right? He's not turn 3. Get the release spot. Stab. There we go. Using the environment stuff here, is there? The Come on, sharpen. I'm never gonna really be able to reach that weak top of his head or the back. If I can get to that one.
Check your sacred's pouch.
took all my stamina. Might have had drink. Nothing going on. That's not me. Hit the respot. There you go. Wait, did I cut his? No, I didn't cut his tail off. Oh, I did. Oh yeah. Tail right. That's twice I missed you from the match, yeah. Hey, how did I run up? How did I run up that thing? Get the respawn. The gems are alright, I guess. Let's go back to the base. I just need to grab some drink. I just said I was gonna get up and walk around, and then I saw a panda, and I stuck around for a little longer, a lot longer. I'm gonna grab that. Okay. Got me this giant Mountain Dew, which you guys can't see because it's chroma keyed. What we got? Butterworth.
Hello?
Also, not the dude I really want to fight either. He's not around. I do want to kind of fight the Adrenax just because.
the guild.
I got enough food to deal with them. It's a really cool looking area. But I would get so lost if I had if I didn't do the whole, or if I didn't have the whole like auto track to create. Or stuff. I'm not gonna fight. You just what? He's really just walking by. Yeah, he literally just walked by. I slashed him in the back, thinking that he was gonna like stick around and fight, but nah. He just walks away. Alright. I'm looking good for you, Jaguar. All your power ran out, so you're mad. Yeah. Did I really just miss him? Where's his tail? I feel like you're just like head diving for like no reason, sir. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, the shock trap. Messed up my whatchamacallit. Wait, I didn't have enough stamina to block the second attack. That was unfortunate.
I'm glad you're all right. Don't worry, you'll get him next time.
Can't believe this dude carded me.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
How did I get a tail out of that? When I cut the tail off.
Nicely done, Hunter. Glad you're in one piece. A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready. Looks like the monster dropped something.
Much food I got left? 24 minutes, yeah, it's fine.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Nope. One well done steak left. This is always a far trek though. I probably need to like make other camps around. It's kind of my fault for not building camps elsewhere. See, destroying my pop-up camp.
A tempered monster! Look at the size of that scar!
I know, man. I know. There we go. I have one of these in the wow. I don't know why I did that. The free Willy. perpetrator of war. Just, like never do that. Also, the second time I got a power clash.
Make sure to grab anything the monster leaves behind.
I'm gonna beat him to this spot. Just have a trap here. Oh, he walked around it. Way to flop onto the trap. E-boy, what's going on? Again. Oops. Scan the record. Keep perfect guardian. Get back her. How much do I care about combo chaining and animation canceling for speed run type DPS? Or am I just chill hunting? Mostly just chill hunting. But what is it that you wanna tell me? I'm gonna beat him here again. I should know. Wait a minute. Hell, why'd they do that? Because it's gonna go back up anyway. I'm not just trying to see if you're opinionated or had tips about combo chains leading up to spinning reapers and charge shop. Honestly, I mean, from what it appears, strafing is like bad DPS. I find like, I guess, 2 Ys to 2 As or whatever to a third A. I don't really know the names of the like moves per se, but like I do know that like strafing is like pretty bad. Yeah. But like oh, typical Arville has appeared. Typically I go from the 2 chops to like the 2 lateral slashes, and then the spinning rise slash into the round slash, and then to the charge chop. I forgot about this. I was reading chat. Yeah, he does that too. Run! Guard slash cancels your combo finishers. I almost never do guard slash actually. Not that I think about it. Like guard slash itself is like pretty weak. I never thought about using it to cancel anything though. I mean, like that, basically. So you cancel your charge shot into the guard slash. I mean, you can kind of cancel a charge chop into a slide and relocate and then be able to continue to DPS without like much hesitation. Because like if you stay in this, because like by the time you finish doing a charge chop, you're probably gonna be in the position to get hit, so you're not gonna really be able to be back and doing whatever. So what I normally do usually, on like the harder monsters or whatever like that, I do a charge chop and then I slide to a different part. Because after the charge chop, basically they're about to hit me or about to relocate to hit me, and I'm able to kind of like go around and then start over again, where I kind of go chop slash into that basically. 1 2 1 2. Into that, and then from there. Into the charge shop, then I relocate, do it again. you're starting a lateral combo. So are you guys skipping the chop slash side slash all completely? Just going straight into the to the return stroke, and then the spinning reaper, and then the charge stop. It's just so fast to go from here though. Like you go from here into that, like the 2-hit 1-2 1-2. So almost like the 2 chops before the lateral combo, because it's so fast getting into it. But I guess you can, you know, skip it and just go straight into the lateral, into that. Or of course, if you want to get some stagger on the head, you just into that. But yeah, I mean those are pretty much the routes that I tend to go. I haven't really been like studying like anything on YouTube or whatnot, but like those things kind of seem the most obvious to me. Perfect Rush doesn't really seem like it's worth at all in this game versus the previous. Even if you don't connect, it just takes a while. Like by the time you back up and you moved in, you could have already dealt like 3 or 4 slashes. And then by the time you have to get into like the middle of your perfect rush, you would have been like on the way to a charge chop anyway. So I guess all doesn't really seem like it's like worth for the amount of time it takes to do it, and also the commitment. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. Like it's fun to just do it just to style on them, but yeah, but no one. Yeah, I mean the monsters are not gonna let you just pull that off. It's cause I guess I'll eat again. What kind of weapon do you use? Actually trying to make me a decent blast weapon, but you got your 50 gore kills title. Yeah, I didn't fight him that much. Nowhere near that much actually.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
And 3 attack, 2 sharpness. Already in, yeah. So like, what element do you shoot for? Or is it still just monster dependent in that case? Or do you go with blast? I really want to do a blast, honestly. But I haven't been able to like make a decent one. This is not a good area to fight him in. Yeah. It's annoying. This is not a good spot to fight him in either. I'll block that. Why is he in a small area anyway? I got like no room to move. I'm not gonna risk it. Is he trying to beat Iceborne, you said? Whoops, wrong button. I don't have my flash pod. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Oh, he left the locale. Got a perfect world warrior and the almost perfect dragon element. Pretty good coverage as far as monster weaknesses go with those two. Stats like blaster, poison, I do think are comparable. Damage, but not meta. Problem. I got it. But yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna be a speedrunner. I don't have a. It's not something I'm really interested in. I just like beating up the monsters. But I do want to try to get a good blast, though. In the meantime, I'm thinking about trying to just is it a Jothanen or something like that, whatever his name is, that weapon, until I can get a good blast weapon. I wonder if the prison possible. Oh, it does work. Okay. I didn't know that. That almost never hits. That second part almost never hits. I don't even know why I do it sometimes. Do I play other games outside of YouTube? Probably fighting games usually. My audience don't really too much care watching play fighting games. Or at least some fighting games, I put it that way. Like, I like playing Smash Ultimate a bit still. Actually, what did I just do? That was close actually. Got played the VSP runner. That's such a rose. Xeno on 64 was the best fighting game of all time. I played that. I remember that. I don't have that thing. No, that's not gonna work. My head. Ugh. Thought I had some flash pods on me. Guess not. It's easy for super OP. I guess remains so I can. There you go. Doesn't have a future to head strat, starting to give up. Just pop the potion, or not potion, but the whatchamacallit. There's a I forgot the name of it or whatever. If you use that, you'll have an easier time. Consumable. I can never like block afterwards, or yeah, like I want afterwards. Where's my power flash at? Oh, I got you the center. You just think you're too devour left? Oh, that sucks, man. That tastes like metal, kind of. The draw, yeah, the draw, yes. The draw does work. It really does work, honestly. Other than that, it's just luck. You guys gotta kill a lot of them. Sometimes you might get some back to back, and other times you might not get any in like 30 minutes or so. Green says I could see you being a Smash player. Yeah, I actually used to compete in tournaments in Smash. I'm like kind of casual nowadays, but like back before COVID. I'm just. I kind of just like stood there and let you do all that. Oh, that walking up the rock animation hurt. The infinite head thing, right? I don't think I knew what it was, honestly. Was it like an exploit of some sort, or? That's the meta rotation right there. What a way to end it, actually. End it with the power clash.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Also, I don't like the capture either. I know capture is faster and all that jazz. But like, I want the full hunt. And I want to slay it and I want to carve. I'm not after anything important right now anyway. At least not dire.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation.
You said you do sports and racing games. I used to do like a whole like a ton of different genres, like when I was growing up, like when me and my brother would game together. Wow. I think as I got older, I kind of like stopped doing so. I think some of those things I did because it was like one of my brother's favorite things to do, rather than my favorite thing to do. And we would like take turns in terms of what we wanted to rent at Blockbuster at the time. So he was more into the sports games than I was, I think. Also like single player games too as well, more than I was. I was definitely multiplayer and was more into fighting games and strategy games. Or has a countdown? Yeah, they are. This chat, good luck. First cocoon back. I got a fugitive head. Nice, there you go. I hear that I hear complaining about it works. But you have to complain like just the right amount. You have to be in like a certain stream to do it. I heard the Oxide stream is very good. Where you know, complain to You know, good luck RNG combo. Tell your friends about it too. Guess so. Let's see what else is out there. Oh, okay. Tempered new Udra. Epic Ardville. Well, actually, I guess let me save some of these. As like Death Breath, you feel like you never have enough until you hit a point and you have too many to know to do it. That sounds like Ramalades, right? Like it always takes like it takes you forever to get your first couple of ones that you need at season start, and then once you get that, you know, you always have too many, naturally. Always. Didn't mean to do that. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight him right now. Just fought him earlier. Ooh, a 5-star. So let's save that one. And then I'll fight the new Udra, I guess. The other one. I should have complained about Stratafoss before I use all your Duro, and Daria's mask. Yeah, yeah, probably. For sure. Gotta stop doing my might seeds. I swear this UI is so bad. You can craft it. Yeah, you can if you have the right runes for it. The right runes and I think what 2 sparks and 50 million gold. Something like that.
Hello.
I'm gonna fight this dude. The rewards aren't that great though. Five strength one now. We'll do it anyways.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Yeah, well, I savage every Doomsbringer I got. I still find that name interesting, like the Doombringer. I never felt like I was bringing any doom with the Doombringer at all whatsoever. No, with the amount of toughness the thing gives, it's more like Doom Protector or Doom Stopper, but like Doombringer is definitely not that. It does not bring the doom of any magnitude at all. I do. Ow. That's a cool looking visual right there. I love that. You need 4 background. Yeah, they are pretty expensive to craft in terms of like the runes, but those runes are almost just as rare as the uniques are. Sometimes depends on the rune. Every creator builds jiggle graphics and all dioxide builds this room, and I'm down for it. I don't need no hot woman to make me want to play. I guess the thing is, you know, it's funny, Green. It's funny that you say that. Like, I guess, I don't know. Like, I've heard the arguments before. You know, with it, it's like you don't want to, since you're watching, you know, your character from the back or whatever. You don't want to look at a dude's butt or whatever. I guess is the thought. I guess, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't really pay attention to pixels like that, if that makes sense. Like, I know they're pixels. Right? Now, in real life, if I had a preference and I'm standing in line behind somebody, you know, I mean, I'd prefer to stand behind a female versus a male. I mean, just naturally in real life, but that's real life. But like, in a video game, yeah, that worked. I didn't even know that worked. But like, a video game is just pixels, right? An action RPG where you're creating a character, you're trying to create yourself in the game itself. I'm not a female, I'm a male, so I generally tend to create what looks the most like me. So that's kind of what I go for. And what am I doing? You man. E-boy, are you still there? Do you target legendary runes? Honestly, bossing. Just doing bossing. It's literally the best way. So either you're gonna get the mythic, or you're gonna get the runes you need for the mythic, basically. At some point. Don't say that, but it's true. It's true though. I'm sorry.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
I'm lying. Grab one of those. Yeah, you could try to trade for them though, corruption. But like for the runes. Actually, I don't know how much they cost gold wise in like the market nowadays. That didn't do anything. I was. You don't like that, did you? Burning damage. Oh, now you wanna give me those? Oh, whoops. You only have 3 mark. Oh, you got me then. Going to sleep, but I'm at a bad time. You like me this or positive outlook. That's help. Oh, thanks, man. Hope things look up for you, man. I'm gonna try to keep the videos up, but sometimes I just kind of need reasons to make videos, I guess you could say, when it comes to rogue doing things. Sometimes it's like, especially like the marksman skill stuff, like 10 shots been down bad for a while, so has Barrage. Rapid fire in the recent hasn't really been looking up either. But it's kind of hard to really like talk about him. I forgot the car of the other chemicals on the map. lot of tentacles to carve. Let's see. Yeah, there are other tentacles. Yeah, I shot the forearms. Great thing. Quit. Man, quit. I ain't messing with you, man. What is that? Is that a rock lizard? That's an necroterra, never mind. Whatever, I captured it anyway. Alright, bye. You could have best. Oh, you mean the random spot? Oh no. Yeah, that's rough. I almost never get what I want when I do that. I'm gonna do when I got like, you know, 10 or 12 sparks or something like that. And I'm like, you know what? I might want a better version of what I already got, so I don't feel bad when I don't get it. Got a potions. I still got whatchamacallit on the map though.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation.
You got way stronger. Actually, I haven't played in about a week. I feel kind of rusty. But yeah, I mean, I actually have my build mostly geared out. I just don't have a blast weapon, which is what I would like to get at some point. Or a good one, I'll put it that way. Not just a blast weapon, but a good one. You know what we haven't done? The event quest stuff. Where we beat up poor guy in plains. Let's restock. Yeah, the event. Oh yeah, tongue tie. That's what it is. Actually, didn't even know this is part of it. I guess I didn't even do either one of these, but we'll do this one. We'll beat up on the poor guy. And I won't feel bad about it. Maybe a little.
Commencing quest by order of the guild. They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Hello, sir. Be careful, he looks angry. He's angry. I didn't block that. There we go. No. What was that? I don't think I ever did that before.
That's another quest complete.
Oh, that was unnecessary.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't
Of course, it's a rare research opportunity. We don't fight this thing often. Alright, is it like one more event?
yes.
What's the other event? Oh, I think I've actually done this one before. Yeah, I have, okay. They don't go away, or do they give it a check? I forgot what you got, where I got for killing this one. This one gives you a bunch of armor spheres. I kinda wanna do another one. So you wish you had time for this game? I mean, there's really no rush, honestly. You can kind of just take your time. Like, especially,
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
I mean, they'll be adding more updates too and stuff like that too. So it will eventually become a little bloated. I don't say bloated, but you know, more overwhelming if you start like later on, like, you know, 6 months or a year down the road. I started now is like probably the easiest way because it's like the end game is mostly kind of bare bones in a sense, just like with any any Monster Hunter games. I'm always like turning around every time. That's you getting mad. How come I like never block that? Right. I'll do that one right. Can't reach the room. Oh, he ran through the room cut. Yeah, Dawn Tracker the goat. What was that? Was that a sneak attack? Because I did not mean to do that actually. Blaze Jewel. Make sure you get more of this stuff, then you know what to do with. Yeah, if you started at the start of the season, yeah, for sure. 10 minutes. Yeah, you're in the spot. I'm pretty sure I said that as an investigation, though. Did I not?
now. Are you prepared?
I'm gonna have to barbecue on this one though. I should save a favorite meal because it's usually the same as I get almost every time.
You keeping stocked?
Although I do want to. I'm on a catalyst. I gotta pick up more bitterbug broth.
Philly Damage raided my stream with 27
Yo,
views.
dark side. We just
City
got
damage with
raided,
the
son.
raid.
You know how we do.
Hello, sir.
Drop my new beat for these new viewers.
Sheezy out. What's going on, sir? I'm not doing too much of anything, just casual hunting. Probably use actually no, we won't do that. How's it going, sir? Doing well. Just finished a long day of hunting. How's your husband? Well, I actually just got back into the game. That probably sounds silly to say, but go ahead and I was playing Diablo 4. I was playing the PTR for Diablo 4 most of this week, so I just got back this week. My hunts have been kind of fun. I'm not really looking for anything in particular, but I do want to make a blast weapon at some point. Kind of really it, I think. Poison or blast. I haven't really decided which one. Still better than no shroud. Casual hunting on vest weapon. I don't know. Sword and shield just fits me. I tried them all, with the exception of lance and gun lance, because I already knew I wasn't gonna like either one of them. Playstyle wise, I'm like, yeah, none of these fit at all. Fit me at all. But I started with great sword and navigated on to sword and shield. This is my first Monster Hunter. No, so I did play World for about 300 hours, but I was like casual. Like I didn't know anything. I didn't look up anything. No like YouTube videos on like what things meant. So I literally went through the whole game like blind. And I was a dual blaze man at the time. I did play Sunrise. And I played Hunting Horn in there. This is the first one I kind of took semi-seriously. So. The Maze Sword and Shield was so fun. Yeah, I wouldn't have liked it the way it was in World. Not that I don't like Perfect Rush, but like if I was just doing Perfect Rush the entire time, I'd be so bored. Oh no! I thought I had time to block after that. I swore I had time to block after that. I was probably like maybe 1 or 2 frames late. Or one or 2 frames. And at the end of the animation. Team cart. Bro, when I was playing the beta and I was like really trying to like mess with the Great Sword, man, you should have like put some stock, like invest into the carting business on Monster Hunter, man. You would have made a lot of money. Anytime that I was on and playing, I'm telling you, business was good for them. We embrace the cart. It's a way of like. Oh, that was bad. Don't run. Should have played in the older games. I know. I think for me, like when I played World, I initially was drawn into dual blades because ever since I saw that Levi from Attack on Titan's move with the little spinny blades across the back move, and I saw that, I'm like, all right, yep, dual blades. I don't care about no other weapon, dual blades. If I can't be Levi, what am I doing with my life, right? Is what I thought. I don't have a flash pot. I'm gonna get hit. Oh no, I didn't get hit. that reward didn't work, sir. Power flash. I thought I can stop him by hitting the rune, but miscalculated. I don't know why I did that. Why did I even do that? Run. Looks like we're doing what? Are you yelling at me? Are you yelling at me? Are you yelling at me, sir? Oh, you just, oh no, bro. You done signed your death. He should have minded his business, man. I'll take that. I try new weapons, but I always end up back with the switch axe. That's actually next on my agenda to actually like give a actual try. Ow. I knew it. Why'd I do that? Stop that. Uh-oh. Oh no, I had no time. Probably should heal. I'm like playing too risky.
Materials from several parts.
Yeah, I guess. Switch house gets you good at positioning. That's what the Grace Sword was for. I feel like the Grace Sword is like the ultimate. You need to know your monster's weapon. 'Cause every swing is a potential wrong swing.
The lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
Yeah, so I feel like once I gotten pretty decent at the Grace Sword, I can probably be play or get the feel of pretty much any weapon in terms of like, you know, actually landing hits on the monster. You said then wait till you try switch axe. Raydown! Raydown's my favorite monster in this game. Like if I could be any monster in this game, it would be Raydown. For sure. It's got the coolest roar, he has the coolest attacks. Oh god. Isn't there like another thing I can pull? right there. He's not close enough though. You have longer attack animations than the Gray Sword does. Even longer than TCS. That's kind of impressive if you ask me. You're a tiny hobbit ass form. You have no block. Sounds like my kind of style. This is like all like basically pure offensive weapon. I feel like for the most part, the melee weapons feel really good to play. If you ignore the numbers, that's fair. Even the bow guns actually kind of feel pretty good to play. Bro, I'll block that. Oops. Yeah, everybody's been telling me to play the Charge Blade. Because people know I like pushing a lot of buttons or doing complicated things in D4. So I guess people thought I would migrate to the Charge Blade initially. Actually, bow. People felt I was gonna play bow first. It's like, aren't you ranged usually? I'm like, yeah. Hey, it's Rado. Hey, Rado, I hear Arc Bill's been talking about your mama, man. That's right. Get mad. No, not at me. Now where you going? Ray, where you going? Wow. I feel cheated. But you can cancel those. You can't cancel the switch axe. Can you really cancel TCS though? Like, I mean, once you're committed, you're committed. Like, you can cancel out some of the animations of the, you know, vertical chop or vertical slash or whatever you want to call it. But almost all your damage is really, I won't say all your damage comes from TCS, but a chunk of it is just basically going yellow and hope you let it go at a time between the monster's attack. This game's too easy for you. I feel like once you have a decent build, I think the current difficulty of the game is relatively easy. But that's because that's kind of how all Monster Hunters are initially. Like, like when it first comes out or whatever, like you have all the way up to high rank, and then later on they add like master rank and other things or whatever like that. Hey, a temporary raid owl. Oh yeah, that was a raid owl that, you know what? I got some beef with that raid owl. We gonna fight, bro. Yes, we're gonna fight right now. Let's go.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
I thought we were cool, man. We put the gank up on Arkville together. I gave you all positive praises, saying like how much I like you as a monster and everything, and then you just flew off. You flew off, man. I thought we were cool. You're gonna have to die for that, man. That's just how it be, sir. I say give other weapons a go at some point. You never know. You might be an insect glaive guy. The funny thing about it is that as a weapon, as a concept, insect glaive is like my favorite as a concept. But I rather, like, if I play insect glaive, I rather play it grounded, which is not really the point of playing insect glaive. Only because like the attacks look really cool, like on the ground. But ideally, you want to be in the air, and like 90% of the time. I think that's why I kind of stay away from insect glaive. Grounded is typically the best way to play it, even in wilds. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I guess they want to be playing it on the ground. Maybe people like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? And wilds, I'm not sure, but in world, yes. But that's kind of when people, you know, was feeling a certain way about insect glaives in general, because they want to be in the air all the time. Right out. I thought we were cool, man. I thought we were cool. I did not want to have to do this to you, man. Ow. Come on, get him while he's weak. Oh, kind of. But yeah, I mean, I might give insect glaive a try then. Now that you mention it that way. If I can do kind of okay. Like, I don't really care about meta of any sort in a game like this per se. But I mean, as long as I can do reasonably well grounded, I might have to get that shot. It might be the only grounded glaive ever just in the wilds. But hey. I do think Sword and Shield actually fits me a bit though. At least so far of all the weapons I've like seriously like gave a real shot with. Like I like perfect guarding in the game. I have a way to like relocate really quickly with a little slide attack or whatever. Like it's actually my favorite attack, honestly, of the Sword and Shield is that little sliding chop or whatever it's called, sliding swipe. The fact that it has iframes too is kind of cheap though. I don't think it really should have iframes. Just being honest, I think that's like too good. I like the idea of using it like way to vault yourself up high, but the full air combat is a bit over the top. Kind of same. It looks cool watching someone else play it, I guess, but I'd rather be chopping at their legs. And the attacks look so cool on the ground too. Big attack. Get tired. That thing kind of went a little quicker than I thought I was gonna go. I'm sorry I had to do this to you right now. I thought we had something, man. I thought we had something.
Well done. Now let's continue our investigation.
Yeah, that was a 6-minute kill. That wasn't too bad actually. I have not seen a whatchamacallit in like a bit. You know what? I have to look at 2 wilds a bit to see what kind of changes they made to the weapons. Oh, you haven't played it yet?
I'll put away the materials we found.
BTS. How you know, J-Matt? It's on my wait list till I get bored of your current games. Okay, fair. Fair. Eric, what's going on, Eric? Let's take a nap in the tent. Maybe we can pass by some time and I can get some different monsters I might want to fight. Let's rest. Environment change. that. And the message if you get bored before April 2nd. Is that when the last Epoch thing comes out, or is that Path of Exile 2's thing? Last Epoch's okay. I'm still technically on the fence, but we'll see. Last Epoch on the 2nd, PoE 2 on the 4th. Are you kidding? That's awkward timing. Like, I definitely gotta pick one. Right, so. You know what? Right out. We're gonna have to fight again. We got this list of heaps here. Actually, a jargon. That's where I really need to fight, but the temperate one though. Alright, way down. I heard you like Ellie. GGG 2025. I get 2 gems for that. Alright, we'll save it as an investigation as well.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
What's food I got left?
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
We get a sail on. Need anything?
You're a marksman guy. I think you like the marksman changes coming in cycle 2. From PoE or last Epoch? Ellie, okay. I'm probably gonna go with Ellie, most likely. Between the two, because I obviously won't have time to play both. Not as a part-time content creator, ain't no way. I played Last Epoch. Honestly, I haven't played it since it released. I did play the patch right before it released. So it's been a while. I'm happy to, like, you know, catch up on it, or, you know, have the chat backseat me or whatever. I'm not like brand new. Also, film up between LOE and G4 season it. Well, there's also the Monster Hunter Wilds update, Title 1 update that's coming out in April. I don't know when in April, but I'm assuming mid-April, mid to end of April. So there's also that. And also need time to update the guides before season 8 for Maxroll, so I might have a busy April, seems like. Also, no rest for the wicked. I actually forgot about that game, honestly. Last epoch. Oh yeah, we've already said that. Last epoch and PoE 2. Last epoch, the second. PoE 2, the fourth. Monster Hunter Wilds is getting a big update, and also sometime in April. Apparently, no West for the Wickeds in April as well. Is there anything that's not in April? Through it. What a slide. I don't know how I missed all that. Oops. Shot this. Norek sort of make it come out the day after the first season. I'm really hoping the Monster Hunter Wilds update comes out before then too. I want at least a week to play it. Before I gotta play some D4. But from what it's looking like right now, unless there's some like pretty major changes to the boss powers, it's probably gonna be like a week and a half season for me. Week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I'm back to playing other things. Or I'll play D4 like ultra casually after the first 2 weeks. Play D4 is best played casually. You're not wrong. You're absolutely right, actually. But I think for the sake of having to keep my guys updated and whatnot, I have to blast at least the first week to make sure I have all the information I need to be able to like keep the guys updated or whatever. Make a couple of videos for some of the better builds, I guess. And then from there I can be casual, which is normally what happens. Like once I, you know, got a pretty decent set of gear and whatnot, I kind of back off. I mean, make sure the build is taking the right boss power. Yeah, pretty much. This coming season. Push a rogue might just be 1 or 2 boss powers. And then you pick the same mods, I guess. There's something about Raydal's war that's just so satisfying to listen to. Raydal has by far the best war in the game. I like Magalis as well, but Raydal's top. Raydal's top tier in wars in the game. Just sound effect alone. But yeah, I kind of feel I was trying to get my brother to play, or trying to get my brother to play
Well done, Hunter.
to play this.
Continue our investigation.
Like he got the game, but I think he's like, he hasn't like played. I'm like, bro, get through the campaign so we can play together. And he's taking his sweet time. Are you gonna give me heals? Thank you. The one boss I want to fight has not showed up as tempered this entire time. Yeah. Jarikin. Should I risk it? 4 minutes. How far is that? Temple Argville. Should I do it?
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Oh, he's so far away. I was trying to do it with the amount of food I had left. I got like 11 minutes on food. Like, see if we can get there and slay him in that time. He's a 5-star one. Well, A-star, but five difficulty one. So I might not be able to get that in this time. Why does it look like I'm not getting any closer to the dude?
The lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
You know, Ellie, I can mouse over items and see what the full item. Diablo 3 was like that too. Just makes you wonder why that wasn't implemented in Diablo 4. Since I think we all enjoyed it in 3. I certainly did. Okay, 10 minutes. You're getting beat up by what? By his weapon calls. The D3 UI doesn't get enough credit for how good it is. You'd be surprised. People complain about it, which is why Turbo Hub was a thing. Because Turbo Hub gave you significantly more information, apparently. But I don't disagree with you, though. So they're D3 town twice as fast as any other action RPG. That's also fair. That's fair. True. Oh, that D4 is the same, but for some reason without sets it doesn't feel the same. I was actually never really a big fan of the sets in Diablo 3. Well, the 6-piece sets. I didn't mind like the 3-piece, right? Like Captain Crimson's and whatnot. Like I thought those were fine, but the 6-piece where like all of a sudden you do no damage and then all of a sudden you do like galaxy busting worth of damage. Just felt like and then of course, you know, you had to play whatever skill that was in that set. So there was little room for creativity for like people who like to make builds. So I just didn't like half of my gear being taken up by one set. Personally. But like the 2-piece sets, the 3-piece sets and stuff like that were fine. I wouldn't mind that in D4. Like a 2-piece or whatever, but we need more gear slots. Before we can like, I guess, you know, get sets and make it feel good. I should be able to get it. I mean, yeah, but all the legendary builds for LOD is always the best? No. No. Sometimes, depending on the season, game or whatever. But most of the time, the sets were better. Also depends on the class. Like if you play Demon Hunter, LOD was never the best. In fact, LOD has always been really bad on Demon Hunter. Always. Trust me, I would love to play LOD on Demon Hunter if it was like an actual thing. How do you not cart constantly with your health being constantly low? At this point, I kind of know most of the monster's attacks. So I kind of know what I can get away with. I know when they're enraged, I know when they're exhausted, kind of sort of thing, like, or when they're about to be exhausted. So I can kind of be a little bit more gutsy at times. It's just, honestly, just experience at this point. Especially Arcville, since we played, we fought them so much in the betas. Other times though, I probably shouldn't be playing with such low health though, like that sometimes. Got him. Stay here. Don't you go to another area. Let me tell you. No. Oh, he ran. He ran. Alright, I got 4 minutes before my food is up. That was not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. That worked. Two minutes. These are D3 sets for basically subclasses. Kind of thing. I actually did quit D3 for like a year and a half, 2 years, because when they first started coming out with 6-piece sets, you only had like one per class. And so that one 6-piece set was just way stronger than anything you could possibly do at the time. And LOD wasn't the thing. And so like, that's not just like, yeah, I'm not going to just play this one build. Especially if I didn't like it. Which at the time I didn't like it. So I actually didn't come back until they made like 3 more sets. Since I couldn't choose a playstyle that I wanted to play, I had to wait until they created a set with a playstyle I like. Which seems kind of backwards for an action RPG, in my opinion, but it was what it was. I look back at it now, I'm glad that happened because I wouldn't have played Monster Hunter World had I not had that break from D3. Did it with 33 seconds left on my that nice, not bad. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but literally how far away I had to sit there and travel to even fight him. But I'll take you up on that, Dawn Tracker.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's
A grounded insect glaive. Easier. Quest creation unavailable. What? Alright guys, that does it for tonight. We did play some D4 earlier, and then I kind of, I wouldn't say rage quit. That's not what I did. I kind of just was like, nah, I think I'm done with the PTR. Like I can't make any or discover any new builds or anything, or like work on previous ones to get better because it's all boss powers on PTR. So once you figure out what boss power does, it does what, that's it. You figured out PTR.
I was given a message, yes.
So
I can help you source materials.
bitter bug. That seems to be what I'm low on.
The people from Azuz told me to tell you they said hello.
How am I liking this game so far? Oh, I love this game.
Everyone in the village
This is
said
like,
they can help too.
at the moment, this is my favorite game to
Bye.
play. For sure.
We got a sale on. Need anything?
But all right. Yeah, so I guess what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? So probably will stream because I didn't stream Friday night. Feel bad about that still. And some other day during the week, I think I didn't stream because I wasn't feeling well. So I think I will do tomorrow night. But I guess what I'll do is I'll probably like experiment with like different weapons this time around. Try something new, something I haven't done. Let's see who to go to. Probably drop you guys off of somewhere. One of my friends. Actually, let's not go there. Let's go. Let's go to crits. Or actually, Seattle Witch is streaming. I don't think I've been there in like forever. She might still be on for a bit. She's playing Once Human. She was actually pretty big. Not big, but like she was pretty consistent in Diablo 3 in terms of streaming back in the day, I guess you could say. She doesn't stream as much now anymore though, but used to be around a lot. Say GG's great short stream. Thanks, man. So yeah, I think at the moment now, I guess until maybe last epoch comes out with its updates, I'm pretty much. I'll talk about Diablo 4. We'll make comments about what's happening and things like that. But I think I'll probably be on the mostly Monster Hunter Wilds grind for the most part. Like kind of short streams, maybe like 4.5 hour streams or whatnot. If I find something else I like to play, I'll let you guys know too as well. If there's like any roguelike stuff come out that I kind of want to check out, I might check those out too. We'll see. But just note that anytime I'm playing any different game, feel free to talk about D4. There's nothing wrong with that. I have no issues with it. But enjoy Seattle Witch. And as always, till next time.